From Hillsboro, the safest town in Jefferson County, this is Jeffco Tonight.
Looking forward to exciting events this 2015 spring semester. Jefferson College has you covered as multiple events are slated for the next couple months. Hello and welcome to Jeffco Tonight. I'm your host, Peter Lewis. Tonight is the first Jeffco Tonight of the 2015 spring semester for the TV Production 2 class. And tonight we'll be discussing the upcoming semester events for the Campus Activities Team, or CAT for short, as well as the upcoming Harlem Wizards event. Here to discuss the upcoming events for CAT is the Assistant Director of Residential and Student Life, Whitney Maddox. Whitney, thank you for being here.
I'm glad to be here, Peter.
Right. So the first couple weeks of the semester has been pretty eventful for CAT. You've had a food drive, and now you are in your Random Act of Kindness week, correct?
Correct. The first couple of weeks have been pretty good. We started with winter warm-up in the cafe and met a lot of really great students, and then we also had the Replenish Food Drive begin. It's in its last week, so it ends this Friday. And this week is also Random Acts of Kindness week, so we have a lot wrapping up this week.
How's the food drive gone so far, collection-wise?
It's been pretty good. Right now, if you visit any of the bins, they're going to look empty. We just emptied all of them last week, so we have a stockpile of cans all over in our clubhouse right now, and people have been bringing things directly to us to donate. And so we're really looking forward to doing the final collection at the end of this week to see what all we get.
And so currently we have Random Acts of Kindness week. What is that for students who are not aware?
Random Acts of Kindness is an event that's done across the nation, and so it's typically done a lot in schools. It might be something you remember from elementary school, but we've brought it to Jefferson College, and each day has a different theme, and so we're trying to really just get students to randomly brighten someone else's day throughout the week. So yesterday we actually started with send a thank you card, and so there were CAT volunteers set up in AS1 over like the lunchtime period when the classes are the heaviest, and we made thank you cards, and students got to send those out to people who really deserve to thank you. Today is Hold the Door Open Day, so if you see someone, definitely hold the door open for them. And we have things coming up over the next couple days too.
Anything special about the upcoming events for those, or?
Well, tomorrow is Wednesday, and so we will be in AS1 again during that 10:30 to 1 o'clock time frame, and we will be handing out gloves and little trash bags. And so tomorrow's day is Clean Up Campus Day, and really we're just asking people to pick up a piece of trash on their way to class that they see along the sidewalk, or if you're walking to your car and you see something, not necessarily go out and clean up a whole bag along the highway, but if everybody does a little bit, then it makes a big difference.
Just a small little tidbits scattered around the college.
Right. Thursday is Make Someone Smile Day, and so we have volunteers that will be out all day handing out little treats to either just to hope to bring a smile to your face. And then Friday is Make a Valentine Day, and so we'll be in AS1 again at that same time, and we'll have Valentine's cards, and students can come by and make those for a friend or a sibling or a significant other, whoever they want to send a Valentine to.
And moving on to CAT itself, how would you describe its overall philosophy or goals for, say?
The campus activity team is really meant to be just a board for students to plan fun social events on campus. And so we don't have we're not tied to any specific department. We don't have a mission other than to do something fun or do something that students are going to be interested in. And so that philosophy has directed some of the new things that we're trying this semester, and it's what I guess guides what we bring back each year. It's
pretty much, with the atmosphere of college, maybe for people being stressful, it's just a nice little way to help them calm and have something to look forward to.
Yeah, or just make their experience and time in between classes more fun so that they're connecting to the campus. One of our biggest events that we did in the fall was the tie-dye event, and we had all kinds of students that tie-dyed one shirt, or they even brought things of their own that they wanted to tie-dye, and it's really just a time to meet students and for them to get to do something fun in between classes and stuff.
Okay. And so we have upcoming events, of course, for the semester. We have Ready, Set, Spring Break that will take place March 10th and 11th here in Hillsborough and the 12th at Arnold, correct?
Correct.
There's also the Glow Dance on April 10th and Earth Day event on the 22nd.
Yes, on April 22nd.
How is planning so far for those events going?
Ready, Set, Spring Break is an event that we've been doing for several years, and so planning for that's going pretty well. At that event, we typically hand out free t-shirts to students who go through all of the activities, and so this year's shirts are going to be purple. We're pretty excited about that. And so that activity or that event's going to be pretty similar to what it's been in the past. We will talk about spring break. We'll have different things to do, and then ultimately have a t-shirt at the end of it. And we do that here in Hillsborough for 2 days and in Arnold. So this is our first year, our first and second year, I guess, really venturing out and doing a lot more things in Arnold, which is pretty cool. The Glow Dance is something that CAT is doing in partnership with Student Senate. And so Student Senate did a dance in the fall, and they had really good turnout, and they felt like that was a really good success. A lot of students came to it, and so they asked CAT if we wanted to partner with them this semester and try to do it bigger and better. So hopefully that will be a good event. And like you said, that is on April 10th. And Earth Day is a new event that we're trying. Earth Day is April 22nd, and so we're going to try to do something sustainable or green. The planning is still in the works with that, and so our students are looking up ideas and finding different things we could do, and we're going to decide on that in the next few weeks.
And for an event like Ready, Set, Spring Break, there's also a focus on safety during spring break as well.
Correct. Some of the components of what we do, I mean, we talk about different ways to have fun on spring break, but we also talk about being safe on spring break if you go out. We talk about some safety if you're consuming alcohol, just so students are prepared when they're making those choices.
Okay. And the Glow Dance, is this the first time CAT has done something like this, or?
That I know of. I mean, it's the first time in several years, in at least the last several years' history, that we're having dances for students in the evening time, and so this will be the first one CAT's involved with.
And are there any other clubs that will be partnering with you and Student Senate, or is it just a Student Senate CAT partnership?
Well, all of the other clubs get involved. So that's one of the ways that Student Senate really brings that's why we're partnering, because they bring all of the other clubs into it. They work with them really well. The other clubs will be able to set up basically like concession stand type things at the dance, and so they use it a little bit as a fundraising tool. Like one club may sell nachos, or another club may sell snow cones, and it's really affordable. It's not very much money, but if they can make any money from it as a fundraiser, it helps them with other events they do throughout the year too.
And it's a fundraiser that will help all clubs.
Correct.
So their profits from their booth will directly help their club.
Correct.
Okay. And the Glow Dance itself, what's the current plan for what will happen that day?
The planning is still very early. We know that we wanted to do a glow theme, and so we're looking at black lights and maybe some splatter paint decorations. Maybe, you know, for the masquerade ball, before the event, we did like a mask decorating event, so students had masks to wear to the event. I don't know if we'll do something similar with splatter paint so that people have a splatter paint shirt or something to wear, but that's really the theme that we're going with, and that's about as far as we've got in planning. We're trying to get past Ready, Set, Spring Break before we really focus hard on that.
So pretty much just going at one at a time to make sure each event is its fullest. Is there a tentative location in mind for the Glow Dance itself, like the cafeteria, like the masquerade ball, or the field house, maybe?
Right now we're planning on the cafeteria. That worked out really well for the masquerade ball, and with moving the tables out of the way, we're able to fit a lot of people in there, and then almost make like a concession area with the Viking Annex so that we can keep those two spaces separate and I guess not have to worry about spills and stuff on the dance floor. And so that worked out really well. We're hoping to keep that again.
Okay. And For students interested in joining CAT, how can they?
If a student is interested in joining CAT, they can email me. I believe you have my email address, and so students are always welcome to email me. We also have CAT meetings every other Monday in the Viking Annex, and so students can anytime drop into those meetings and see what's going on. There's also quite a few students involved in CAT. The Student Senate President, Will, is involved in CAT, and so he's a great connector. If you know him, then he can always get you in contact with me or tell you how to get involved more.
It's mostly like an open door type club. Just walk right in and help out.
Yep.
Okay. And so the events that of course are scheduled, Ready Set Spring Break, the Glow Dance, Earth Day, and of course Random Act Kindness Week. How do these play into like your goals or like philosophy for CAT?
Well, we really try to give students a variety of things, and so we're trying to, I guess, appeal to the widest variety of students that we can, so we try to do a variety of events. We also try to do things inside and outside, so depending on the weather, we may try to do Ready Set Spring Break outside, but we always have the backup to do it in the cafeteria. We really do look forward to spring when we can be out on the lawn and do some things out there. And one of our goals, I guess, for campus activities team is to make it as a low cost or try to make it free to students. And so that plays into what we do. All of our events are as low cost as we can make them.
Okay. And as Assistant Director of Residential and Student Life, what do you have coming up for that side of the campus?
Well, the other part of my responsibilities is working in Viking Woods, which is our student housing. Right now, we're really focused on looking at reapplications for the fall and taking new applications. So if you're interested in Viking Woods or living on campus, you should come by and get a tour. We're accepting applications for the fall now.
Okay. Whitney, we thank you very much for stopping by and giving us the interview.
Well, thank you, Peter. I'm glad to be here.
Okay. Coming up next, we have Marie Self, who will be discussing the upcoming Harlem Wizards event here at Jeffco. Welcome back to Jeffco Tonight. I'm joined by Marie Self, the Field House Coordinator here at Jefferson College. Marie, thanks for joining us today.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, so we have the Harlem Wizards returning to Jefferson College February 19th, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how did Jeffco get involved with the Harlem Wizards?
About 2 years ago, we hosted them. It was a great event. We were trying to find a way to make a fundraiser for the athletic department, and it worked out really well. We laid off a year, and the PACE, Cultural Diversity Department, picked it back up, and I think it's going to be a great night.
Yeah. So who are the Wizards, like the players, the personnel?
They range in age. You know, the one gentleman that was here the last time, he was in his 50s, and they have some young men and women that are on the team. They're a group that just loves to go out and perform and have a good time.
Do they have any college, professional experience of any type? Or?
A lot of them do. Some of them have had some professional experience. Some of them are just college. They are a lot like the Harlem Globetrotters, so they come in and have a good time.
Going to be very skilled in the crazy basketball
Very
tricks.
skilled in the crazy antics that they're going to perform.
And interesting you bring up the Harlem Globetrotters. Are they affiliated with the Globetrotters in any way? Or?
I'm not sure that they are. I'd have to do a little more research on that. But this is an organization that goes around. They will be actually coming in from northern Missouri from actually doing a performance the night before.
Okay.
So they're pretty stacked up.
So they're basically on like a tour date.
They are on a tour date, yes.
Okay. So the Wizards organization itself, it's more centered around, as you said, or fundraising type deals and.
Yes, for a lot of the places it's a fundraising deal, but it's also a great way to bring the little kids in and have a good time with them.
Okay, and that's basically the goal why Jefferson College brings them.
Yes, it is one of the goals.
Okay. Does the and you said the fundraising will go directly towards the athletic program?
Not this year. Actually, again, PACE and the Cultural Diversity Department has picked this up.
Okay.
So any of the profit will go back to our PACE.
Okay. Does the athletics department going to have any other involvement in this, or is it just a primarily PACE event?
No, actually the athletic department will. We have some coaches on the team. The basketball team will be assisting that night, doing some stuff. We'll have the concessions open and we'll have a good time.
All right. And so how has the anticipation been building up for this event here at campus?
Actually, it really has started building now. We started in January. Actually, we started in December promoting. Early. As it gets closer, the anticipation is getting a lot more. Everybody's getting excited to see them come in.
And tickets, they are $5 at the cashier's office and $7 at the door. But
yes,
are they expected to go out really fast, or?
They are going out pretty good right now. The walk-ups always do better. Like 2 years ago, we had a rush at the door, which was great. So that was really good. The gym was packed.
Okay. But probably the best thing for students to definitely reserve their spot is
definitely get them as early as you can.
Because if the door is rushed again,
yeah,
that'd be nice probably.
Yeah, it would be nice, but hey, get them in there, get them in early, get them seated.
Exactly. So the Harlem Wizards will be going against the Viking VIPs.
Yes.
So who are some of those?
We have a long list of Viking VIPs. Dr. Ray Kaminsky, our president, will be our coach. We have Gordon Bess, sports editor from the Leader Communication. We even have acquired Heidi Glaus from KSDK. She will be coming down and participating. We have 2 principals from Festus. We also have one of their counselors from Festus. Melanie Roper from Crystal City will be here. She's an elementary principal. Let's see, Ron Sykes, band director from Jefferson High. Then, of course, there's Darren Seifert. He's the principal at Festus. And then we have about 9 to 10 college employees that will be on the team.
How they select this team?
The committee got together and we just went out and we wanted to target the high schools first, and then we targeted people here on campus that we knew we could come out and have a good time and go along with the flow. We're basically props for the Harlem Wizards, so.
And it's pretty, and their whole act is the comedic act, spontaneous humor.
They're going to be doing a lot of tricks.
A lot of crowd involvement.
They're going to do a lot of crowd involvement, and at one point, a lot of the young kids will be able to come out on the floor with the Harlem Wizards.
Is that during the post-game part?
Actually, it'll be near the end of the game, actually during the game. It'll be kind of nice.
And there's also the halftime show and, of course, the post-game interactions with the players.
Yes.
Any word on what's going to happen there, or is it still?
Usually, a lot of times, the interaction after the game is just a lot of meet and greet, for the post. But during the game, they'll pull people out of the stands just to have a good time with them and enjoy the evening.
How do VIPs look against this?
We've got a good team for that third quarter set up. The third quarter is set for the competitive time, and we have a good team. We have a young man who is a director of the Boy Scouts in the area, and he swears they're not going to score on him. So we're going to wait to see.
Kaminsky got a good strategy going for.
Yeah, he does. He does. Okay. He's keeping it kind of quiet, so we're going to leave it alone. But yeah.
All right, and so in that, what else? Is there any other things we can expect during the performance there? Or?
Just have a good time.
Okay.
I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to have a great time and show us what they can do.
Okay. Hopefully, Jefferson College puts on a good performance.
They should.
All right. Thank you, Marie, for being here. And
You're welcome.
For your time. All right. Thank you for joining us on our first Jeffco Tonight of the 2015 spring semester. See you around.